Are we on? Are we in? Hi, it's G from Native Speakers Academy, and welcome to another test session. This is our second online test session for what? For coaching tips, daily coaching tips, life skills, good habits, moving things in the right direction, basically. So, wherever you are, I hope you've had a great day today. And I hope you soaked up a little bit of sunshine. I've spent the last few hours building a new website for the school. There is nothing more tediously boring than dragging and dropping images and texts to try to make something which is, in my opinion, quite interesting. Look interesting for people who are visiting the site. Does anyone really care what the website looks like? Is anyone going to be attracted to take a course because the website looks good? I don't know. I think it's all about human interaction and connection. I think it's all about the human element and reaching out directly to people. I'm not sure that you can make a grand business helping people if you don't actually really know the people that you're helping. Although there's enough evidence out there to completely contradict that. Um, that's the way life goes, I suppose. So, if you want more information about what the school does, it's Native Speakers Academy. We are a small private holistic language school based in beautiful Banska Bystrica in central Slovakia. We do two things. We teach the English language and we offer life skills, a kind of life coaching, usually for individuals on a one-to-one basis through Skype. So, if you want more information, you can visit www.nsa-slovakia.com, where you will see the old website, which I think is still very nice. But technology moves on and you have to move with it. So, where are we today? Yesterday, I was testing the systems a little bit to see what works and what doesn't work, to see what we can do, what we can't do, what's possible, what's not possible. And this is my week of experiments this week, I suppose. You have to push the boat out, and we'll get to, push the boat out. If you're not familiar with the term, take a risk sometimes. Leave the shore. Get away from the dry land. So I have 3, maybe 4 little tips, tricks, and pointers that I would like to offer you today. Things to hold in your mind. Are you ready? We'll begin. So, the first thing that I'd like to suggest is that we need to, if we're going to improve the quality of our lives, we really need to acknowledge our mistakes. We have to understand that we're not going to get everything right. We're not going to, especially the first time, achieve everything we want to achieve. There's a lot of repetition in success, and there's a lot of a need not to bury or hide the rough edges that we carry with us, but to accept them and maybe even to celebrate them a little bit. There's a need when we make a mistake to not take the, oh, it wasn't me, it was him or them or whoever. Not point the finger, but to stay focused on the things that we can control. I had interesting conversation recently about the difference between forgiveness and gratitude. And the powerful difference is that forgiveness requires another person to acquiesce to a change that you would like them to make. Whereas gratitude is purely individual and doesn't require actions from other people in order to be successful. Therefore, gratitude is a simpler form of happiness and theoretically more easy to achieve. So, I've talked about gratitude a lot before. I won't get back into it today, but we need to be grateful for the things we get right and the things we get wrong as we learn through both processes. How many times do you see, always use sports as an example, how many times do you see professional sports people not doing something correctly? The high jumper who doesn't jump over the bar, the footballer who doesn't shoot on target. That in every race there are more losers than winners. So it's something to think about, the fact that we can actually fail our way to success in many respects. Excuse me while I move the cables. Right. Own what you do. What I'm basically saying is own what you do. Sign on the line all the time for the things you're going to own. Things that will be mine, basically. Or yours, perhaps. But you have to own it. Use your experience to allow yourself to grow. And understand that growth is experience, and experience is application. It's application of skills, it's application of knowledge, which at the end of the day becomes wisdom. So allow your mistakes to take you to places that you want to get to. The next thing that I'd like to share with you today is the principle of habitual activity and the fact that we need to break our habits from time to time. If we don't break our habits, we do the same thing every day, and if we do exactly the same thing every day, we limit our growth opportunities. Some things, of course, have to be the same, but to improve means to change something. So it's necessary to break up the routines, break up the habits, to speak to different people, to ask different questions. This can be done in other ways, to travel different routes, to go to new places, to go to different shops, like I did today. I chose a different supermarket from the usual supermarket, and when I was there, I did a lot of observational activity. I looked at where the supermarket had placed goods. I looked at the different types of people who were shopping there. I tried to take in as much new information as possible. I tried to observe the goings on, the activities in the environment. And that's a little something you can do. Explore the world around about you. Walk around. See what's there. See what's in your environment. You would be surprised by the number of people who don't know what is in their locality, who don't know what is in their local environment. It's a classic. Is it a situation or a problem? It's not. It's just the way life is. Where it's a classic situation where people who live in a place often know the place less well than visitors to that place, because the visitors do more and see more, because everything has become a habit for the people who live there. So try to shake it up a little bit. Try to break your habits. Maybe change a little bit the food you eat. Maybe change the type of exercise you do. Maybe look at a different web page. Ask friends for advice about what they do. Break it up and shake it up, and then maybe you'll be able to reach a new point, a new understanding. It's all about gathering information from your environment. So acknowledge your mistakes, try to break your habits, and here's a short one. Get up earlier. Get up earlier. The early bird catches the worm. Get up earlier usually means getting more done. Remember that what you do first is usually what you will achieve in the day. The first thing that you do during the day, you know that you will get that done. The other things, well, they come after that. And as you go through the day, there's a less or a lower percentage chance of success within those activities you do during the day. So get up early, have a clear plan for when you get up, know exactly what you're going to do, and build that into your plan for the day. Simple little thing. Get up early usually means you get more done. And usually people have a better sleep, usually, if they get up earlier because they're more tired in the evening. Most people are more productive in the morning, although not all people. I've met many people who claim to be more productive in the evening. Okay, that's fine. Horses for courses, as we say. We're all different. Horses for courses just means that different horses run better on different courses, like different cars on different circuits, or maybe different runners on different tracks. It's just about what works for us and what's familiar to us. So acknowledge your mistakes, break up your habits, give yourself an advantage with an earlier start, and all these little things together make big differences. Success essentially is small things done well. So focus on the little things. Years are made from months, are made from weeks, are made from days, are made from hours, are made from minutes, are made from seconds. So what you do each second creates the years of your experiences. And all these little moments connect together to make the great thing that we call life, the great opportunity that we have called life, to make a difference, to make a change, to make a choice, and to make things better, not just for us, but for the generation that follows us as well. It's our job to leave behind something better. That's the way I see it, anyway. So, let me know what you think. Keep in touch, drop a message here, leave a comment if there's a topic you'd like me to discuss. If you would like to suggest some ideas for productivity and improvement of the quality of life, then I will be happy to include your ideas in these little test discussions as well. I think that I will do maybe one or two more on the online coaching for teachers of the English language Facebook page. I will then probably upload this to YouTube and then repost it to other sites as well. So if you want to join in with the online coaching, you are free to ask to join the page. It's a closed group because I don't want people messing around. So feel free to share the video, feel free to comment on the video, feel free to like the video, and keep in touch. It's Native Speakers Academy on Facebook, it's Native Speakers Academy on YouTube, it's Native Speakers Academy on Pinterest. It's www.nsa-slovakia.com. That's it. That's the website. Thank you very much for paying attention, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Short and sweet. Peace and out.